Imagine a world where the hum of modern life has vanished, the shops are empty, the power is gone, and survival means more than just finding food and water. In this new world, rebuilding is key. You need to shape your environment, build shelter, defend yourself, and create tools. History shows us that iron changed everything for our ancestors. It gave them plows, axes, and blades, tools for survival. The ability to work with metal is a fundamental skill. After a collapse, the ruins of our cities become a treasure trove of steel and iron, ready to be reclaimed. Unlike our ancestors, we don't need to start from raw ore. We can recycle the metal all around us. The challenge is transformation, turning rusted scrap into sharp, reliable tools. The answer lies in fire, intense, controlled heat. This requires a special furnace, a technology as old as civilization itself. By mastering ancient metalworking, we can build a bridge from a broken present to a secure future. This journey is more than practical. It's a connection to human ingenuity. The knowledge to forge metal is the key to not just surviving, but rebuilding a new world. In the ruins of a city, destruction hides opportunity. Iron and steel are everywhere. Rebar, car frames, pipes, beams. Your first task: identify and gather the best scrap. Rebar and old tools are ideal. Avoid galvanized or coated metals that release toxic fumes. Focus on dense, solid pieces. Lawnmower blades, shovel heads, heavy hinges. Thin cans yield little usable metal. The metal you find is already refined, a huge advantage over ancient ore. Your job is to remelt and purify it. Gather a stockpile of varied shapes and sizes. You'll need more than you think. As you collect, you're learning to see value in raw potential, not original function. A collapsed bridge is high tensile steel. A burnt building, structural beams. This mindset, seeing resources where others see waste, is the first step to becoming a blacksmith of the future. Every piece of scrap is a building block for survival. The world is your mine, your vision, your greatest tool. With each find, you're closer to forging your own destiny. The ruins are not the end, they're the beginning. To turn scrap into tools, you need immense heat, far beyond a campfire. The ancient solution, the bloomery furnace, a simple chimney of clay and stone, fueled by charcoal and air from bellows. It doesn't melt iron completely, but softens it into a spongy bloom, separating out impurities. The bloomery's strength is its simplicity, built from earth, stone, and ingenuity. No special machinery required, just clay, sand, straw, and a bit of patience. By rebuilding a bloomery, you reconnect with the heart of the Iron Age and the timeless principles of technology. This furnace is your bridge from the past to the future. With it, you can forge the tools to rebuild civilization. Building a bloomery furnace takes patience, but no special tools. Choose a clear level spot away from flammable materials. Lay a circle of flat stones for a stable base, with a pit in the center for slag to drain. Mix clay, sand, and straw with water to form thick walls, at least 15 centimeters thick. Build the walls up into a tall chimney about 1 meter high. Insert a tuyere, a pipe for forced air, near the base, angled downward. Let the structure dry completely, then slowly heat it with a small fire to harden the clay. Once dry and hard, your furnace is ready. You've turned earth and stone into a device that can tame iron. This is the foundation of your survival toolkit. With your own hands, you've built the heart of your new world. Charcoal is the soul of your furnace, pure carbon that burns hotter and cleaner than wood. To make it, dig a pit, fill it with dry hardwood, and light a fire on top. As the fire burns down, cover the pit with green branches and earth, leaving a small vent. The wood smoulders, not burns, transforming into charcoal over a day or two. When the smoke thins, seal the vent and let it cool completely. Open the pit to find lightweight, brittle charcoal, energy captured in its purest form. Charcoal is essential for reaching the temperatures needed to smelt iron. Mastering this process is a vital survival skill. With charcoal, you control the fire that forges your future. The power to create metal begins with the power to make charcoal. With furnace and charcoal ready, it's time to awaken the iron. Preheat the furnace with a wood fire, then switch to charcoal. Pump air through the tuyere with bellows to raise the temperature. Layer charcoal and scrap metal, adding each in small batches. As the metal heats, impurities form, slag and drain away. Keep the fire fed and the air flowing for several hours. Watch for a steady flow of molten slag, a sign the process is working. When the metal is used up, let the fire die. At the bottom you'll find a glowing, spongy mass, the bloom. You've transformed scattered scrap into a single, workable piece of iron. This is the raw material for your new tools. The smelting process is hard work, but it's the heart of survival metalworking. From ruins, you forge the foundation of a new beginning. The bloom is just the start. It's a rough lump, still mixed with slag. While it's hot, extract it with tongs and place it on an anvil. Hammer it to compact the iron and squeeze out impurities. Sparks will fly as slag is ejected. Reheat and hammer repeatedly, folding the metal to purify and strengthen it. This process, called consolidation, turns the bloom into a solid bar. From this bar you can forge knives, axe heads, spades and more. Each strike shapes not just metal but your future. The tools you create will help you build, grow and survive. With every blow you transform debris into hope. Blacksmithing is more than a skill, it's the power to rebuild. From the ashes you forge your own destiny. Iron and steel are your best allies, but the urban mine holds other metals like aluminum. Aluminum is light and rust-proof, but hard to work with simple furnaces. Iron remains king for tools. These skills are more than history. They're the foundation of engineering, chemistry, and survival. Building a furnace teaches you about structure, making charcoal about chemistry, forging about transformation. This knowledge is power, self-reliance in any situation. Reading is just the start. True understanding comes from doing. Try digging clay, making charcoal, or building a small furnace. Each experiment teaches more than words ever could. You'll face problems, fail, and learn, gaining real wisdom. The ability to turn scrap into tools is the ultimate survival skill. It connects you to generations of makers and survivors. This legacy of resilience and ingenuity is yours to claim. Learn it, and you carry the power to rebuild, no matter what comes.